Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sean Carlson from Vancouver, BC. I am the treasurer of Blackjack 98 Enterprises, and I'm going to rebuild a weed whacker. I'm going to show it to you guys, so without further ado, let's go. This here is a weed whacker that I had bought from a garage sale. I got two of them for $10, and this was the other one that I had gotten for $10. Now, the guy that sold this to me had said to me that it does run, in fact, but when you pull the trigger, it dies on him, it chokes, it whatever, it doesn't run very well. And I haven't really looked at it too much, but let's look at it together. Now, in the bottom there is a little bit of gas. He's got some gas in there. And normally, mixed gas has a color to it. It's either blue, orange, red, green. This does not have that, so I'm assuming that it has straight gas, which means he probably blew a lot of things inside the cylinder. Now, the primer bulb, when I press the primer bulb, as you can see, there is no leaks on the primer bulb, therefore the primer bulb is fine. When I press onto the trigger, this part here springs back and forth, everything works fine. And the stop button is one of those rebounding ones. When I take the cover off, I have gunk. So that could be a problem too, and when I look, there is no air filter. Air filter is what prevents that gunk from getting inside, seizing the cylinder. So that is probably another reason why this weed whacker does not run so very well. Now I'm going to check the pressure, the compression, by pulling on that cord. Not sure if you can hear it on that side, but there is compression on there just a little bit. It should be enough for this to run. But let's see here. The work that I'm going to do on this weed whacker is as follows. Regardless of what it is that this guy said how it runs, I'm going to strip it down anyways. I'm going to rebuild the carburetor. I'm going to replace the primer bulb. I'm going to clean out the fuel lines. I'm going to change the fuel inside there. Put in an air filter. We're going to replace the piston rings. We're going to clean out the piston cylinder. We're going to strip everything down from the motor right along the shaft, right along over there too. And then we're going to grease everything up. We're going to oil it. We're going to make sure everything is tight. Replace all the gaskets that are in there. And then we're going to put it all back together with a brand spanking new, fresh, correct mixture of fuel, and then we're going to start it up. So this here, there's not too many markings as to how you can identify this weed whacker, but here's the rear end view of it. And I haven't really tried it out myself to see if it does run. He did start it up for me when I bought it from him, and that's good enough for me. Well, this here spark plug, we're going to replace that. So the muffler, we're going to clean that out too. And we're just going to make this run like a brand spanking new piece of machinery. So that will be it for now. Have a good day.